Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about an umbrella stroller that is not moving at all or just not moving easily when you're trying to push it around. I'll specifically be telling you and showing you how to fix it easily with a couple of simple steps. So I'll try and make this short and sweet. The last video that I filmed about a different umbrella stroller problem of it not closing was a little bit too long in my opinion. I dragged it on a bit too long unintentionally. So I'm going to keep this one short and sweet to hopefully make up for it. There are 6 things that you can try out. Let's get into this. Number 1 is to ask yourself, are the wheels locked? So if you're trying to move it, here's the key factor. If you're trying to move it and the rear wheels are not moving, but the front wheels are, then obviously the problem's with the rear wheels. And on umbrella strollers, there are actually these locking levers on the rear wheels. So if they're pushed down, okay, you can just flip them up like that and it will unlock the wheels, okay? In addition, maybe they're flipped up, but maybe internally they're locked. So maybe they look unlocked, but maybe it's just like they're just pushed just a little bit, like not all the way, but like halfway if you can imagine. And it's just stuck there. So maybe it's locked. You wanna take a look at the wheels and see if they are locked, whether they're fully locked, partially locked, or intentionally, unintentionally, whatever the case is, okay? If that doesn't help you out, you can move on to fix number 2, which is to ask yourself and look, is there anything stuck in the wheels? So we have 2 umbrella strollers that we borrowed from family and friends when we went on vacation to Myrtle Beach recently. We have 4 young kids, 2 older kids, 6 and 4.5, and then twins that are almost 2 at the time. All those ages are at the time of me filming this. And yes, I am 36, just turned 36, even though I look much younger than that. Anyways, yes, I'm a middle-aged guy over here, mid-30s, whatever you want to call it. But the other umbrella stroller gave us quite a few problems. This one, not so much. And obviously this one was more well taken care of. This is my younger sister's umbrella stroller that she inherited from, I think, one of my cousins. Whereas the other one was an umbrella stroller that my in-laws found like on the side of the road, and they just picked it up as like just in case we needed in an emergency situation or last minute like we did now. But on that one, which is the other umbrella stroller, essentially there was something caught in the wheel. And I'm trying to see if it's still, yeah, it still is there actually. So right over here, one of the brakes, this one over here, was essentially bent out of place and it was going tick, 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 and it was making a sound on the wheel when we were moving it, and in addition, it made this wheel hard to turn. So that could be the case. Maybe there's a hair, a thread, a string, anything. It could be a piece of plastic, a piece of fruit, a piece of leaf, who knows? Look for something caught in the wheel, and if you do find something caught in the wheel, then obviously remove it, and it should be able to move a little bit better. Okay, so number 2 was, is there anything stuck in the wheels? If you find something, then remove it, obviously. If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to number 3, which is to put some lubricant on the wheels. Now, before we took these on vacation with us, I did put some WD-40 on all the hinges and the wheels. The silicone kind, not the regular kind. I think it's called like WD-40 silicone, if I remember correctly. I have it over there in my garage. I'm not going to go get it, but it looks like it's the one that has like a silver label instead of like the typical blue one. Anyways, any kind of lubricant will work fine. Any kind of grease will work fine. Obviously, just spray, just put the lubricant on, the hinges and the wheels. That's what I would recommend. And if you're having trouble moving it, definitely focus on the wheels. And you get them to spin freely. So as you can see right here, these ones spin like really, really well, okay? So look at that, amazing. Okay, in addition, as a bonus tip, I didn't write this down, but you can look at the tightness of this nut over here. You don't want to loosen it too much because then it's going to fall off, right? But you can just see if maybe it might be a quarter turn too tight, and you can loosen it just a little bit. Now, obviously, remember, there's probably, I'm assuming you're going to have a child sitting in the umbrella stroller. So if you're spraying lubricant, what I recommend, what I did was I sprayed lubricant on it, and then I rinsed the whole thing off and wiped the whole thing off after it was done. And obviously, only sprayed the lubricant on like, the hinges and the wheels and stuff like that. That's what I did. I just sprayed it basically on all the hinges and the wheels. And then I sprayed the whole, and then once the lubricant had set in and sort of dried off, I guess, I rinsed the whole umbrella stroller with water with a hose, and then I wiped the whole thing down. So that's just my recommendation. You do whatever you want to do, but that's what I did, okay? So lubricant is the key to getting it to move a little bit better. That's number 3, put some lubricant on the wheels. If that doesn't help you, move on to number 4, fix number 4, which is to look at the wheels and look at, do they even move at all? Because if they move, but they move slowly, then that's just an issue with them being a little too tight, let's say, or just, the bearings being a little too worn out. But if they don't move at all, if they're completely stuck, then you probably have an obstruction. So by looking at whether they move a little bit or not at all, you're going to be one step closer to narrowing down what the problem is, and therefore one step closer to finding out the solution. Okay? If that doesn't help you out, which number 4, once again, just to recap, was do they move at all, even a little bit, or are they completely stuck? Then if that doesn't help you out, you can move on to fix number 5, which is to lightly, and I say this very, very specifically, gently tap the wheels or the problematic wheel with a screwdriver handle. Don't use a hammer, because a hammer is going to give you too much force and pressure, but just get a screwdriver and hold the screwdriver the opposite way. I should have had a screwdriver. I don't think I have one right here, to be honest with you. You want to hold the screwdriver, they're all in my toolbox, I'm sorry. You want to hold the screwdriver the opposite way of normal and just get the handle and give it a couple taps, right? I can make any noise that you want, okay? Couple taps, just like that, on the problematic wheel, okay? That should help you out if there's any little piece that's stuck there. And last but not least, the 6th fix. No rhyme intended, but we rhyme all the time over here, so subscribe, okay? If you want to hear some more rhymes all the times. Number 6 is just to try to wiggle them loose a little bit. So once again, number 6, try to wiggle them loose a little bit. So basically, you want to go to the wheel, and whether it's one wheel or all of them, and just honestly, just squeeze them, because like most likely you're gonna have double wheels like this. Just kind of squeeze them together, pry them apart a little bit, not hard, just gently, right? Wiggle them a little bit, kind of rotate them back and forth. Just really try and maneuver them, because if there's something small stuck, that's gonna hopefully do the job of getting it unstuck. And that is essentially it. If your umbrella stroller is not moving properly or not moving at all, not moving easily, whatever the case is, that is how to fix it easily in a simple tutorial. 6 simple steps. This video was slightly shorter than my other one, so I do appreciate that. I hope you appreciate that, but I thought this was going to be like a 3-minute video. I still dragged it on too long, but it's all good. It is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed the entertainment and a little storytelling along the way. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I really hope that you can fix your umbrella stroller and get it working, because these things are awesome, super convenient. Anyways, I'm going to roll that outro again. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.